Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So, it's a little after 7 a.m. I just finished my 11 hours, fueled up, did my post-trip. Mr. Dream-inspired Jason is out doing his pre-trip. He's going to take off, and like I promised you, we're going to go over numbers. But not right now. So I'm going to go to sleep. He's going to drive. And you guys are going to watch the intro. Alright, so several times I've recorded this next section. Haven't liked the way it turned out. Haven't liked what was conveyed. Didn't like the way the information came out. So I just woke up. And I'll explain why I'm in a hotel here in a bit. But I'm going to get myself together, get some notes down, and see if we can try this again and maybe make something that works right, that sounds right, looks right, works for all parties involved. And yeah, let's see what happens. All right, so let's talk with some numbers. Over this 7-day period, the truck did 6,440 miles for a total of $17,013.20. Now, of those miles, I drove 3,107. Jason drove 3,333. We used 718 gallons of fuel, which makes our miles per gallon average 8.97, which is really good considering it's a semi. Now, on top of that, we had loads that were totaling, truck, trailer, and cargo, over 79,000 pounds. One of them we were really concerned about. We scaled, and it went, with full tanks, 79,940 pounds. That was close. All the axle weights were good. One axle was really close, but we were okay. So make sure you guys are being safe out there doing the right things, right? Now, what that comes down to as far as pay. Am I making the right choice doing this instead of RV transport? Well, right now I don't really have a choice because the Streetwalker is broken, and I was lucky enough to be able to jump into this job and keep rolling, keep earning. For this week, I did a little over $2,700. Now, that doesn't sound like a whole lot when I was telling you before that I'm having $4,000, $7,000 weeks. Okay, great. So I'm having, my record week was just a touch over $7,000 in RV. Well, that was $7,000 plus between $200 and $300 a day in fuel. Plus, I'm making my truck payment. Plus, I'm paying for insurance. You see how all of a sudden making $3,000 take home a week, that's not bad. This does come down to 87 cents per mile, which isn't terrible. I see big rigs all over advertising, we pay 60 cents, 65 cents, whatever a mile. Well, I think I'm doing better than that then, because I have no responsibility or liability in the truck, and I'm still making what I'm making. It's all a numbers game. I'm very beneficial and lucky to have, over several years, built this friendship with Jason, which gave me the opportunity to get into this. Now, let's see what the future holds.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.
Okay, so kind of went over the week. That's how that's going. That was a fairly average week. Maybe a little higher than the rest of them. And I am not talking about every detail, every load, what route did we take. Because having two people who do YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and all of the social medias in the same vehicle, trying not to step on each other, on top of it being his company, his truck that we're using. Like, obviously he gets priority at any social media stab that we want to do. I kind of gave him an idea of, hey, this is what I want to talk about, and he gave me the notes that I just talked about over that voiceover of the video clips. So we're finding our rhythm there as well. We've pretty well got the truck locked down. We know how we're operating there. We're somewhere around the 18 to 19 hours of driving a day, because, well, we wouldn't have to stop. We could do, drive 11, shut down. By then he's got his 10, right? So he goes, and by the time he does his 11, I've got my 10, and the truck would never stop. The issue is, it's really hard to sleep in a moving semi. And while we have kind of looked at that, and we tried it a little bit, it didn't work. It's far more effective to 18, 19, and he sleeps for a little bit before the truck stops, and then I sleep for a little bit after the truck is moving. So we're both getting 4 or 5 really good hours of sleep, and additional, kind of good rest, maybe a really light sleep mixed in there with it. We're both used to that kind of lifestyle. Having the military background, 4 or 5 hours is a good night. So we're figuring that out as we go. This is a huge learning curve for both of us, right? He's been, those of you that follow him on social media, he's been on his own for, I think, 5 years, doing his own thing. And now he's got a guy in his truck with him. And who knows what else is coming in the future. Am I going back to RV? Am I staying here? I honestly don't know. I do like working for Horizon. I've been treated very well. Of course, I'm on social media, I'm watching what's going on. I see people bashing Horizon. They did this to me. They did that to me. They treated me like such and such. They did whatever. I don't know. I get it. There's good days, there's bad days at any job. I haven't had those experiences. I've had one bad experience, and I can only chalk a part of that up to Horizon having bad policy. It was just a really bad situation that I found myself in. So overall, I'm really happy there. There's more money over here, clearly, but there's more risk. Now I've got to sell the Streetwalker. I've got to go buy a semi. I'm not sure if you've looked at the price of those lately. They're expensive. They have gone up. I mean, everything is crazy. I just, for giggles, I looked up the value of the Streetwalker, and it booked back at $74,000 with almost 400,000 miles. The market's dumb right now. If I were to sell it, I don't know that I would even attempt to ask for that 74. Realistically, I found a lot of them with similar mileage around 40, 50. And that's not counting the fact that if I were to sell it, it would come with the RDS auxiliary fuel tank plumbed in, my secondary toolbox, the 5th wheel. It'd be everything. Everything would be ready to go for RV transport. You bring a sheet for the mattress, you bring a pillow, you're ready to run. If I were to sell it, that's what I would do. And it's going to have let's talk about that. So the mechanic finally got back to me. CP4 is gone. He goes, I have no idea how this thing is still running. I don't get it. There is no reason this truck should keep running, but it is. So he's doing the CP4 and all of the fuel rails, injectors, all that, all that stuff that goes with it. So with having all of that done, it had developed a fairly severe power steering leak. That's getting fixed. Finally getting the air conditioning fixed. Estimates around $16,000, $17,000. So, that's where we are. He said with parts delay, and because I told him don't rush, take your time, just get it when you get it, we're looking at the end of May for that to be done. And I have to give him 17 grand. So, we'll see what happens. And I don't know. Am I staying here? Am I going back to Horizon? I don't know. We'll figure that out over the next couple. Looks like I got 2 months to figure it out, right? It's the beginning. It's the end of March right now, so I got 2 months to figure that out. So that's that. Now, why am I in a hotel? Well, Jason is taking a few days off for family time, vacation stuff, and he goes, "Look, you can ride with me all the way to Florida, and we'll see about flying you home or this or that or the other, or I don't know, or I can drop you here, and I've got friends and family here where I'm at, so save some money all the way around." I said, dump me here, and then we'll link back up in a few days. So I'm taking a few days off. I'm going to hang out with some friends and family here. Probably won't film anything because the channel is purely related to, what's going on. But I'll get some stuff for Instagram or TikTok or whatever and put that up. But I'm going to spend a few days here with friends and family. And he's doing some family stuff, and we'll link back up, and then we're gonna run hard all the way to the end of May. I will be taking a few days off at the end of May. Daughter's graduation from high school, and he'll probably keep running, so I'll fly home from wherever we are, or if we happen to be in that area, I'll just get out of the truck right there, and then I'll take a few days off and figure out where he's gonna be, and I'll get a one-way ticket down to somewhere close to where he's gonna be, and I'll link back up. We'll figure out all the details as we go. This is really easy when it comes to that. Anyway, that's the entirety of this video. So I'm going to, well, I'm already ready to go. I'm gonna walk down to the barbershop because I need not really a haircut, really a beard trim. Do that. And I got friends coming, and let's go enjoy the weekend. With that, as always, those of you on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care, and have a great day.